Hi, I'm Kathy here with Miss Wiegand talking about the NAHS Star Scholarship. Hi, how are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, cool. What's the scholarship program about or for?
This is a very unique scholarship. I've always done scholarships at the different districts that I've worked at, and when I came here 3 years ago and I was told that there was this big, gigantic scholarship called the Star Grant Scholarship, I definitely wanted to know more about it. It is funded by the Roebuck family from the Montgomery County Foundation, and every year they generously have this huge amount that they are willing to give back to our graduates. So the number one qualification for this scholarship is that you have to have graduated from Norristown Area High School. So it gets a little tricky because you're like, is it for our seniors? It's someone who is a freshman, a sophomore, or a junior in college right now that graduated from Norristown Area High School.
All right, that's cool. Do you know how long this scholarship has been going on for?
I do not. When I came on board 3 years ago, I know that it's been going on for a while, and I'm very grateful because it's a really good word of mouth. People find out about it, they contact us, they say, oh, when's this, the STAR scholarship happening? So this is our second round, actually. The first round of scholarships, we had great applicants, and they were so impressed that they wanted to open it up again. And this is actually our second round of STAR scholarships, and it's going to be due February the 8th of this year.
All right, cool. So, what are some of the qualifications that students have to meet in order to be eligible for it?
So this scholarship is really, it is lengthy, I'm not going to lie, but everything is detailed out like section A, B, C, and D. So what you have to do is A, prove that you are a Norristown graduate by having a transcript. Then you have to show us your current GPA from college, so a transcript from your college. There is an essay portion where you do have to answer 3, very important questions like what is your mission in life? Is there any adversity that you're dealing with? Or generally what is your purpose in furthering your education? So the more clear the essay, the more points you will get. There is a big financial aid portion where you do have to document how much is your college cost, how much is your scholarships, how much is your loan, and all that good stuff. And then finally there's a recommendation piece. So they will have to give it to an academic advisor, a teacher, and that teacher will check off and write how they feel. So it is lengthy, I'm not going to lie, but it is laid out very, very straightforward, and as long as you follow the pieces, it should be done quite easily.
All right, nice. Is there any sort of GPA qualification that must be met for it?
Yes, I believe that you need to have at least a minimum of a 2.5. So if this is for a current freshman right now in college, you actually can use your high school GPA. So that's pretty cool as well. But we are looking for a 2.5 or higher, and all of the pieces, you get scored from 1 to 4 points, 1 to 3 points. And it's not anything that you would know about, obviously. This is in-house information. But the higher your GPA, you'll get the maximum amount of points. The higher your family need, you'll get the maximum amount of points. The better your letter's recommendation, again, you'll get the maximum. So basically, it's a point system. We have a panel of teachers, counselors, and the people on the committee. We read about it, we talk, we discuss, we argue, we count out the points, and that's how we decide who the winners are.
All right, cool. So just for like an example, my brother, he is a sophomore in college right now, and he graduated from Norristown. Would he still be allowed to apply for the program?
Absolutely. He fits the exact definition of someone I'm looking for. He graduated from Norristown. Hopefully he has above a 2.5
yes,
at Bloomsburg. As long as he gets the application off of our website, the school website, Facebook, or contacting his previous guidance counselor, I am putting it out every single place that I could possibly put it. As long as he follows all those pieces, turns it into me before February the 8th, I will collect and document everything and present it to the team.
All right, nice. Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, we always love to have new applicants. That's why we're trying different methods of marketing. But please, this is a sizable scholarship. This is not some rinky-dinky $25, $50. I can't exactly tell you the exact amount because it varies depending on your need. But this is a pretty sizable amount that once people have found out about it and have won the scholarship, they come knocking again next year trying to figure out what it is because they realize what a fantastic opportunity it is.
All right.
So I hope that anyone who has graduated, who meets the criteria, gets an application off of our website, goes through me, goes through Ms. Mitchell, goes through our wherever in Facebook, and just get it and apply by February the 8th.
All right, cool. So thank you for talking with us
Absolutely.
today. I'm Kathleen here with Ms. Wiegand talking about the STAR Scholarship. Now back to our host.